Okay, guys, let's go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Who knows?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Should I? Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm
We've
not
already
your
got
enemy,
the enemies
really,
down
I'm
there.
not. I realize that investing your
enemy
trust
down
in
there.
someone else can be difficult,
See what's
but the
up here.
fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Who's that?
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
I'm sure it is.
To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I can. And so I pick up the phone.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Yes, it is,
Hold on,
sweetheart.
sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Sure.
All right.
I can
Okay,
wait.
there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Wait, what?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving
Where's my real wife?
who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? I'm dead?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Okay.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful.
Cool.
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his
Wait,
desk
there's a
to realize that
rock?
all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door.
So I'm
The
not in
mere
the real
thought
world?
that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
Yellow line?
And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
We should go see that.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he
Plus,
relived it again, and then again, and
plus
again,
in the,
over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end,
in the
that he
maintenance
might
room in the
always
museum
feel
ending,
this
it showed
free.
a
Surely there's an
elevator.
answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he
absolutely
played
should.
just one more time.
So I do have a wife and kids in the real world. I'm just in this imaginary world.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly
Wait, I
be?
think that this
In reality, all he's doing is
ending
pushing
might
the
be
same
connected to
buttons
the
he
insanity
always
ending
has.
in a way.
Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop.
Yeah,
Here, watch this.
maybe I
Stanley,
should get back
the
to
next
my
time the
real
screen
life
asks
and
you to
my
push
real
a button,
apartment
do not do it.
and everything else.
You see?
Because this isn't
Can
the
he
real
just
world.
not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make
The
him look at
apartment slowly
himself?
transformed into Stanley's office.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
That's the end of the video. I tried to make this one a shorter video. Thanks for watching, guys.